This Jay Muse.
This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler.
This is Brett Dahl.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers Bros BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives.
Snooch to the nooch.
Welcome to Beer Bros and BS. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian. This is episode 52. Tonight I'm joined with
Jose.
Tony.
I'm Batman.
And Alex, the King of Alapata.
So we got a bunch of great beers going to be drinking tonight. Threw everyone else off. Don't know what
Thank you, JJ.
order we're going to introduce people. First going to have Jose read off the beers, please.
Wish me luck on this one. It's
Good luck.
Buena suerte.
Ballast Point, Mocha Marlin.
Woo! Off to a good start.
Woo! One for
Nailed
one.
You nailed it.
Firestone, Bajaba.
Yes.
One for two.
Funky Buddha French Toast.
All right.
Two for three.
Sweetwater, Bourbon Barrel Imperial Stout.
3 for 4.
Due South Maple Orange Imperial Caramel Cream Ale with natural flavors added.
3.5 for 5.
Yeah, give him a half for one.
Wait. And the
drum roll, please.
3 Floyds, Cavalier Bertrand de Gosselin.
Not bad.
So the first beer we're going to have tonight, thank you, Jose, by the way.
Yep. That would be me. Batman has supplied us Due South Brewing Maple Orange Imperial Cream Ale. See? You can say it without breaking it up there, Jose. So this is 8.2% ABV. So this is a variation of their Imperial Cream Ale, which we have already featured on a previous episode. This is their second attempt at doing this beer. The original one was in 2014, so this is the latest batch, and this is the first time they've done it in cans. So yeah, what do you guys think?
I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's like straight up like pancakes and maple syrup. Yeah.
I remember when I had this back in 2014, I had it in a growler fill. It was definitely one of the most unique beers I've ever had, and it still is to this day.
You're hearing us, iPops. We want maple syrup to taste like this. There's no orange variation. They just have blueberries and raspberries.
It's one of the few
Do they
beers
really do
that when you have every flavor in the title.
Variants
Yes.
of this, like with blueberry.
Heavy on the caramel.
No.
Caramel.
I wish that they would
I
have
don't know.
orange maple.
I can taste it.
Yeah.
I could definitely get the orange. Definitely get the maple.
Orange and the maple are very prominent. It's an interesting take on a breakfast beer. You get a lot of maple and coffee. You don't get a lot of maple and orange, and that could be the orange could be a polarizing flavor, but the maple finish is phenomenal.
So
Smells great.
Yeah, I
too.
think
Yeah, it's a
while
beautiful
we're on the
color,
beer,
by the way.
I wanted to
Yeah,
ask
I
you
love the
guys.
color.
So how do you pronounce that word? Caramel,
Caramel?
caramel corn, caramel corn.
Caramel.
I say caramel. Caramel.
Caramelo.
So we're in unison this way. Okay.
Caramel. Yeah.
But it's good. I'm kind of hoping for their next anniversary party for Due South, which, by the way, this is in cans and it's hit distribution. I was looking it up. It's at
That is
pretty
impressive.
much a bunch of venues in Florida. So go pick it up. It's super cheap. It was like $10 for the 4-pack.
That's nuts.
And so I'm hoping for the next one, there's a couple more variants of this. I would like to see maybe like a chocolate chip pancake Imperial Cream Ale by them. Maybe a blueberry pancake, since Jose was talking about blueberry.
It's kind of interesting. It's like depending on like where you swish it around in your mouth is where you get the different flavors.
Yeah.
I'm noticing.
I mean, because those three flavors are quite distinct.
I wonder. I mean, you could always try at home French pressing like blueberries into it too.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying like I would like to see like a bunch of variations of the Imperial Cream Ale.
All breakfast oriented?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like the breakfast trio, something like that. I know that sounds like a Denny's breakfast promo, but
It sounds
Hey,
like a
are you
grand
hearing
slam
us,
of an
Denny's?
idea.
Or, actually, if Denny's would serve this, like
Oh, yeah, it's great.
that would be great. Like,
You heard
with
that,
my
Denny's?
pancakes.
I'd say,
Sell
I
beer.
don't know about you, Tony,
Craft beer.
but I get orange at the top.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
maple in
get
the finish.
I get maple in the middle
Yeah.
of my tongue, and the caramel in the back.
Yep. I'm with
Exactly.
Dave. Yep.
Just so weird. What kind of magic is this?
What is this voodoo?
What's sorcery?
It's orange magic.
So that brings us to Would You Rather. Let me ask you guys. So, by the way, you get, as always, get all these Would You Rather questions from Reddit. And deal with me, I lost my voice. And I've just found it.
Deal with it.
Okay, so if you guys are fighting a zombie horde, would you rather have a good weapon but terrible armor, or a terrible weapon but great armor?
I wouldn't fight a zombie whore. I think.
Horde. Oh, so pardon me.
That's a
changes
totally
things.
different situation.
You always want protection.
So what
against the
would you
horror.
do? What would you
I
do
don't know. Is that
against a
is that
zombie horde?
necrophilia? I mean,
Well, they are the
honest.
undead.
it's
Yes, it
undead. So
and
is
we're
it
off
like
the rails already.
Unnecrophilia?
Yeah, is it on necrophilia?
You want to
You're like, other than that, I have nothing to say. I got nothing.
Just thinking about it.
If you're going after a zombie whore, I suggest you wrap it in good
I'm gonna
armor.
need protection. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the good armor.
Do you think you'd be able to get an STD from?
Yeah,
different species?
I have so many questions. Are the STDs still alive, even though the creature is undead? I don't know.
Do you get undead STDs?
You'll get like zombie AIDS.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the good armor because you can find any instrument, and long as you're protected, I'll take the good armor. Plus I'm slow, so if I had a weapon, I would probably fucking something would sneak up on me.
The good weapon is probably limited. I mean,
Exactly. Eventually, that's
What is
gonna
the
break.
good weapon? I was gonna ask that. I feel like something with unlimited ammunition, like a sword, some melee weapon.
What about chainsaw?
Chainsaw would be great.
Run
Yeah,
out
but
of
it runs
gas.
out of gas.
Solar powered.
Solar powered.
Can't use it
All
at
right. So
night.
in the future chainsaws.
A nuclear fissioned
Could
powered.
could the weapon be a 25-foot lava golem?
How would you wield that golem as a weapon?
I would place it in front of me and say, "Kill all the zombies."
Okay, so just in case, what exactly for those listeners who aren't sure, what is a lava golem?
Well, golem, it's like from Jewish folklore, I believe, and it's like just sort of a animated creature that.
Well, it's not just any creature; it's an animated rock creature.
Okay. So there you go, animated rock creature that fuck shit up.
A molten rock creature.
And this one in particular is a lava version.
So how would you wield a lava?
Some might say it's unwieldy.
Exactly. I wouldn't have to wield it. I would just say,
Well, you have to be able to wield your weapon.
Well, that wasn't specified in the rules.
Well, it is specified now.
I mean, you said all you need is a good weapon. I mean, like I could fucking have
Well,
a tank.
actually,
That's a
a
weapon.
good weapon might be a power, like the power to control zombies and just like get the fuck off my lawn.
I don't think you'd be fighting a
You're worried
zombie
about
horde
trespassing.
in your front yard.
1 second.
It also depends, kind of like whether you can run.
Did the cat just try to escape?
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, a cat just tried to escape
In
the
our
studio.
Yeah.
Or-
We,
That's like
we
outdoors.
record in an alley and there's some stray cats.
Tommy the cat had many a story to tell.
My cat just heard that
But
there was a
there
zombie
occasions
horde
it's
outside,
this.
and we wanted
Eat
to
it.
go outside and take care of business.
Okay, let me ask you guys: would you rather have
That was
100 million?
Yeah.
That little guy.
Would you rather have $100 million or 1
billion or million?
million,
Okay.
or one perfect genie wish, but you couldn't ask for money or more
Perfect
wishes,
genie wish.
and you couldn't ask for more than $100 million, or you can't ask for more wishes?
I'll take the 100 million.
I took the wish.
What do you wish for?
I'd take the wish too.
Cure for cancer.
Yeah, do something selfless with it.
What a noble gesture, Jose.
Yeah, I would take the wish too and do something selfless. What that is, I don't know.
I was gonna donate most of the money, but
I was gonna say,
I guess that's just as good.
No war.
Okay, I can't wish for more than $100 million. Can I wish for 1 billion bags each containing $1?
No, because the end sum would be more than 100 million.
So you couldn't ask for you couldn't ask for like a billion euros.
No money whatsoever.
Since their currency is valued higher
Forbidden.
than ours.
Not by
I
much.
think it's at 1.16.
It was 110 yesterday.
Oh, it went down even more.
It was down to 1.9, $1.09 for a euro.
Could I wish for any, goods or services that I desire to be free for me?
One time.
One time,
One
you couldn't
time?
do it for life,
Come on, I thought it was a perfect wish here.
right?
One night in Paris.
No, I wouldn't wish for that.
Yeah, I know.
If anybody can go there, I don't want to go there.
Hey, ooh.
Maybe a Dolphins undefeated season.
We already had
You already got one,
Yeah, I
yeah.
already had one.
Yeah, but another one. Just to be like, but you didn't get it twice.
Yeah, we did. Perfect wish.
I don't know. What would you choose, Dave?
Yeah, you never answer these.
See, it's hard for me to ask a question and answer it because I could go either way. $100 million?
Yeah, you can.
Man.
For $100 million, I'll go both ways too.
I would do a lot for $100 million. Like, I'd obviously take care of my family and I'd donate a lot of money. I would disappear probably off a yacht off the Greek Isles with just fields
Giselle
of
Bundchen and Tom Brady.
He'd
And
be piloting the boat.
Gronkowski.
She'd be serving me.
Gronkowski and hot bitches on a boat.
Nah, I would probably be the only guy.
I was like, I wouldn't invite Gronkowski.
like you wouldn't get any if he was on there.
No, because
I don't know. I think 100 millionaire would do pretty fine.
Win
Oh yeah.
with Gronkowski.
I don't know. One wish.
For those that you don't know, Gronkowski is the tight end for the New England Patriots.
And he's a party animal who can't keep his shirt on.
Just like Michelangelo. He's
See, that
a real
sounds like
party dude.
It sounds like fun. Like I would really like to. What you guys know of me, I think I'd have a great time going out. When money wasn't a factor and go anywhere in the world.
I think you would be dead within 24 hours though.
That's been brought up by my family if I ever won the lotto. Not in that short of a time span.
Within a month.
They've talked about that. My mother has brought that up. But I said, if that did happen and it was my destiny to go out that way,
Oh yeah.
at
Hey,
least everything else is taken care of.
dude, you'd be like the Jack Nicholson Joker at the end of the Michael Keaton Batman movie. You'd be dying with a grin on your face and the ha 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 ha. Just you would be going out laughing, big smile on your face.
If you gotta go with a smile.
But then the
Thank
one
you.
wish, all the things you could wish for,
One wish isn't enough.
exactly. Like it'd be like at the end of what was that movie?
I wish that money didn't exist.
What's that movie?
Take that, everyone.
Of Schindler. It's like
$100 million.
if I had done this, I could have gotten this, and with this, I could have done this. And if I had done this, we could have done more. I think I would have driven myself crazy.
I don't know. I think like if I don't know, perfect wish, so the genie's not gonna twist it and do something like evil, right?
Yeah, it's not like as
So
if
it's not
I
like
was.
I said, like,
it's not like if you asked me
If
and
the
I'd
wish
be your
was
genie.
if the genie was Mephisto,
It's
Exactly.
Not like, it's not like I say, end human suffering, and it's like, all right, and then it just kills all humans. It's like, haha, you did it.
No, I wouldn't do that.
fuck you.
I mean, I would ask for it to end human suffering
Or
if
like,
it didn't.
cure for
have
cancer,
to-
but a plague kills everybody.
Yeah, like something else replaces it.
right, yeah, the cure destroys all humanity.
So I don't know.
Humanity
Probably the
was
money
the
I had to go
cancer.
Yeah, dun, dun, the plot twist.
Dun dun dun.
Let's do one more. Got to find a good one. Rather unprepared today.
Oh, that's all good. We're still enjoying our maple
Which is
orange.
sad because that means I am prepared.
Hey, yeah, you had a long week, buddy. You were doing your good service and good deed.
Okay, let me ask you guys. This is a simple one. Man, when you guys do this one, I got to find a nasty one to end. Yeah. Would you rather be the best player on the worst team or the worst player on the best team?
Worst player on the best team, because I'm all about the wins.
Yep, same here.
Yep, party, 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 party.
That's why it's
like
a team
pop
sport.
Champagne
Team sport. I'm all about the team, baby.
and the champagne
And the champagne
and the hot bitches
and the
that go
booty.
with it. Yeah.
Oh, Jose's really about the hot bitches today. Let's say 3 references.
Mila's a hot bitch. For those of you who don't know, there was this guy who was a neighbor of a relative of mine, and he had a Doberman, a chocolate Doberman, gorgeous dog. Name was Mila, and whenever he'd bring Mila over, he'd be like, "You're such a hot bitch, Mila." And that's my attempt at a Jamaican accent, just in case anybody's wondering.
That's what that was.
Sounded like Sean Connery.
Oh, you heard that? I thought you were going Pakistani.
I
thought you were going Pakistani.
I can't do it. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I was like, oh, is this like the Celebrity Jeopardy? I'll take shorts for $500.
Mila's a hot bitch.
Okay,
The penis mightier.
so
Lay tits now.
the final question, would you rather of the night. Would you rather lose an eye or a testicle? And why?
Testicle.
Just one?
Because that
Yeah.
one will still
Yeah,
make
just
enough.
Yep.
But I like stereoscopic vision.
Yes, I agree.
Stereoscopic vision, for those who don't know, is what allows us to have incredible depth perception. It means that you have 2 eyes instead of just one.
So you're fine, instead of being known as the king of Alapata, you'd be known as half sack.
Half sack.
Do you lose
No, I don't
this
know.
testicle like?
I don't know why I wouldn't be the king of Alapata anymore.
Do you,
Could you be the king only having
you
half
don't
a
lose
sack?
this testicle like on surgery. You lose it like on an accident.
Whoa.
If it's a cool way like that, no, it couldn't be anything.
Cheddar Bobbit.
Yeah, fuck that.
No, you couldn't be like, it was a war. It's a war wound or something like that. Be like,
My balls
Ernest Hemingway.
landmine.
A minute.
You're gonna do it like an artist. What's it called? Not Dali.
Ernest Hemingway. He suffered a wound in his
What's his what's
Van
his
Gogh. Van Gogh lost
Yeah,
the
Van
ear.
Gogh.
Yeah, the ear.
Instead of
Yeah,
half a
yeah.
sack.
Yeah.
So you do it the other way.
Well, I wouldn't
do it
cut off my
yourself.
own fucking ball.
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't
Like,
cut out my eyeball either.
I
That or you die.
love my.
I guess.
I love my boys. I'm fond of them. I fondle them.
I was gonna say, yeah. You fondle them.
And, yeah, you gotta check your balls, bro. Right? What was the Al Green song? Not Al Green.
No.
I don't know. You tell us.
Tom Green.
Tom Green.
Yeah, Tom Green.
Hey kids,
Al
rub your
Green
balls.
song.
Check those balls, baby.
I'm sure Al Green had some songs about fondling balls. too.
Let's keep my balls together.
Don't forget to rub your balls.
Yeah.
Men's Health Month.
Beer Bros BS does and
Is it
definitely
November
endorse.
Men's Health Month?
Yeah.
Awesome.
No shave.
Beer Bros BS does recommend all men to please check yourself, test yourself daily if you need to.
More than
Multiple
once. If you like.
times.
I check myself multiple times.
When you're in the privacy of your own home, JJ. Not before we start recording.
I thought the studio was all about free balling.
Free balling.
This is the musical episode of Beer Bros BS.
Shockingly, we've gone off the rails.
Again. It's been a while. We got to
Yeah.
find our groove back, get it going.
Wholly off the rails, Batman.
So does anybody want to go first? Their first topic? Actually, before we go to our topic, we got a beer. Number 2.
That's right. So we're keeping with the breakfast theme so far. And I brought
What's for breakfast, Alex?
French toast, double brown ale with cinnamon and maple syrup added from Funky Buddha in Oakland Park, Florida. The beer is 8.8% alcohol. Doesn't taste like it. Tastes like breakfast. And brought this just in time to remind everyone that the barrel-aged version is also going to be released this month. So that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely get coffee.
Coffee?
I get coffee.
I mean, maybe from the brown ale, but no coffee added.
Well, it's technically the dark brown with maple, no?
No, this isn't. I don't. This is a double. Doc Brown is.
They're a single.
Right.
Yeah, that's a regular brown.
Yeah, with cinnamon and maple.
Yeah, to me, this is more like the cereal. Like this tastes like cinnamon toast crunch to me.
Tastes like French toast crunch.
I get the maple, but this one is thinner than the Due South.
Yeah, this is more cinnamon. Cinnamony.
Cinnamony.
Yeah, is that a word?
Cinnamony.
Cinnamon.
You know, this is like more straightforward because it doesn't have the orange.
Right. This is definitely not as complex. This is more straight up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Less risky.
More straight to the point. This is like
This is less oblique.
it's French toast. It's like what they were going for. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you guys get like any of the buttery part? Like I kind of do. Like like butter on French toast. Like at the back part.
You put butter on your French toast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't put butter on my French toast. I put butter on my pancakes though. And I put it on my waffles.
It depends. Like
Maybe I should put it on my French toast.
it depends. Like if I get like stuffed French toast, I just want powder and whatever the
Ooh.
if
Stuffed
it.
French toast?
You know what I want to
stuffed
try?
French toast is a bomb, dude.
I want to try Nutella stuffed pancakes. I don't think it's that hard to make.
Nah, I've had
I
waffle
think they
like
have that shit at IHOP, dude.
Nah, but now how I'm thinking, like they probably just spread it on there. Like I'm thinking, you pour a little bit of batter in the pan, and then you gotta have some like heated up Nutella,
I think that's how they serve it.
and you pour it on there, and then you pour some
Pour
more
some more on
batter
top of it, and then close the thing. I think that's how they
No,
serve
no,
it.
no, that's a waffle. Close it. What are you talking about? I'm talking about a pancake.
Oh, a pancake.
Yeah.
Yeah, pancake would be a little bit tougher.
Yeah, the waffle they
Also,
might have.
waffle irons, people invest in them. They will change your life. The shit you can make with them. I mean, just follow Tasty or something, bro. They're fucking all those recipes. Yo, hash brown waffles. You ever done that?
No.
You ever done? You ever made a breakfast casserole
I
with a
have seen
fucking
like
waffle
mac
machine?
and cheese waffles.
I want to try that. That is nuts. Mac and cheese waffles with some fried chicken. What?
Hell yeah.
What? Buffalo chicken.
Damn.
Hell yeah. With some hot sauce.
Yeah, have you ever put hot sauce with maple? Oh my god, that's fucking amazing.
Really?
Yes, I have, but I'm
Yeah.
interested.
I like both these
Yeah,
things.
at a diner at Jacksonville, the waiter suggested, oh, that's their special. What they do is that they get maple and they mix it in a little bit with the Louisiana hot sauce, and it's very nice.
I could see it. Like one time I was at IHOP, and I had my pancakes with the maple syrup, and I had hash browns with ketchup, and so the ketchup kind of like mixed in with the maple syrup, and it actually goes really well because you have the maple syrup sweetness and then like the ketchup tanginess, saltiness, and it's like a good mix.
Yeah,
Give it a try.
Nice. All right.
You'd be surprised.
And welcome to Cooks, Bros, and BS.
Or culinary episode.
Yeah, the culinary
I
episode.
love cooking.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Almost as much as I love eating.
I say I love eating. I don't like cooking.
Eating or...
I just get my meals delivered to me. I'm lazy.
Sometimes I'm inspired.
Yeah.
What do I do? I did something the other day. It was crazy. If I remember it, I'll tell you guys.
I'll tell you what, though. I can cook a mean Hot Pocket.
Ooh.
Yeah, the
Dude,
master of the
Wait,
microwave.
hold on.
Do you
What's
do-
your secret for not getting the cold center?
2 minutes.
Using the packet.
You really just have to...
No,
Your
I used to
microwave
pack
is
it.
broken.
I used to pack it, and I still get an extremely hot end, and then I get like dead ass cold center.
So
Do
what
you
I'm going to
have
recommend to
a-
you is that I recommend you microwave it for a little bit longer, say 30 seconds to a minute, and
Let it
You
cook.
don't want to go that much longer.
no, hold on, and put a small mug filled about a quarter of the way with water, because that will help stabilize the temperature in the microwave and cook your food more evenly.
oh,
Does your microwave have a plate that rotates your food?
yes.
It does. Okay.
Turn that off. Step one.
Unplug your microwave.
Step two.
Take it to the curb.
Step two. Step two. Steal Tony's microwave.
He's got a very nice one.
Now, do you have a key to Tony's apartment? Step three. Acquire key to said Tony's apartment.
Hello, Tony.
He won't open the door for that.
This is Danette. Please open the door. I have a cold.
Oh my
That
god!
shit is uncanny. That sounds just like Danette. That's just
You
like
fooled me.
It's like I thought my girlfriend was sitting across from me.
her. Holy
looking like
shit!
Jose.
That was like a Disney movie where they switch bodies.
Freaky Friday between Jose and Danette.
Jose, that was uncanny.
So let me ask you: Would you what would you do if Freaky Friday between Danette and Jose happened?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
and the only thing that switched, we lost. is that Jose's still Jose? He's got Danette's voice. Danette is still exactly the same person. She just has Jose's voice.
So only the voice
also
is
my
switched.
mispronunciation of things.
It'd be too hard to decide. I would just love both of them.
Whoa!
That's why it's called Freaky Friday.
Dun dun dun.
I mean,
Okay.
so would you say, Jose? Could you say, so hey babe, Tony, what do you want for dinner?
Hey, babe, what do you want for dinner?
Picture that, Tony. And picture Danette, and then put that there.
Tony, are you ready for sexy time?
Oh my god!
I have the weirdest boner right now.
Tell him that you'll heat up his hot pocket.
I know how to heat up a hot pot.
No cold center.
I'll give you a cold center.
No, that was the last girl I went out with. A hot end and a cold center.
She gave you a cold center.
JJ, you weren't supposed to kill her.
Oh, this just got really weird.
Fucking nose. Hey, Jesus.
So let's just get to the topics now. Let's get to the topics. Let's go first.
Oh well, last time I told you guys about the show Atlanta on FX, which is now concluded its first season. So this week, my show to watch is Westworld on HBO.
There you go.
That show is incredible. Its first season is coming to an end. You still have a time to catch up and watch it with the rest of us. It's a sci-fi western based on a Michael Crichton movie. Not sure if it was a book before it was a movie in the 1970s by the same name. And it deals with robotics, artificial intelligence, the nature of reality, the ethics of pursuing such technology, and human nature as well. And it does so masterfully and in a way that keeps you guessing and on your toes. It's captivating, good TV. It's got Anthony Hopkins. It's got that guy from Boardwalk Empire that played the Harlem heroin drug dealer. I don't remember his name, but he's like in a lot of HBO shows.
Which one?
He's the guy. He's like the villain in the last season of Boardwalk Empire.
Didn't see it. Don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're talking about
Who does he play in?
You're not talking about Chalky.
No, not Chalky. Chalky wasn't the villain.
Yeah.
No, he's anyways, he's
Oh, you're talking about the guy that was in Casino Royale, in James Bond films.
I don't know.
Felix Leiter.
Jeffrey Wright.
Maybe you're watching the show, so I'm guessing you Bernard from the show.
Yeah, that's Jeffrey Wright.
But yeah,
The
it's
guy from James
awesome.
Bond, the CIA contact.
Yes.
Awesome.
The show has everything I could ask for. It's got violence and nudity and
I say a lot of titties.
but it's absolutely fascinating. I love the themes. I highly recommend it, man. You guys, check it out.
Where is it? Well,
Yeah, it's like a
you said it's
really-
available on HBO, but is it
HBO.
available anywhere else? Or?
I mean, yeah, the HBO Go app.
Yeah, because
HBO now.
it's on right now.
Yeah,
so.
It's a series. It's like a movie.
No, I know, but sometimes they put HBO series later on Netflix or on Hulu or on Amazon.
No, it's in its first season.
Yeah,
it's
it's
brand new.
just- it's
It's all the rage.
That seems to be a popular mix. Western sci-fis.
I think so, yeah.
Because almost any other Western sci-fi I can think of, people love.
Well, I think that one of the
Firefly,
Yeah, Firefly is the first
Guardians
one
of the
that came
Galaxy,
I think a prevalent
Yeah, is it a
Bebop,
Western?
even though that's
to me. Animated, but
Straight Shooter, bar fights,
I think that's something
with that
quintessential.
sci-fi side of it.
I think something quintessential to
Outlaws.
to
It just, to me,
sci-fi
seems
is
like very like, just straight sci-fi like Star Wars. Like I don't really get the Western aspect of
I don't know.
Guardian.
To me, I get the
It's-
What?
because it's more like steampunk.
it's about the
but
show.
it's
The
not.
showdown. Well,
It's futuristic steampunk.
I think that's something that's like crucial to the genre of sci-fi is like anxiety towards technology, and I think that actually sort of something of that corresponds to the Western time period, because you start to get the pickup of the Industrial Revolution. You get things like the player piano, which is making music without a human. That's kind of weird. I don't know. I feel that tension is sort of a theme that can be found in both genres. Sort of a connecting string.
Okay. Hose.
Me, I wanted to talk a little bit about my short trip to Chicago. I went up to Chicago for Notre Dame game.
Chi-town.
I know. So I was up there during the World Series, which I'm not going to go into that right now about it, but the breweries up there were pretty amazing. I went to first stop at Revolution. I picked up a few bottles over there. I picked the Very Mad Cow, which is our sweet stout, which hopefully we'll have later on in a few episodes, or maybe the next episode actually. And the Marksman. I was actually surprised about how cheap the beer is up there. In
Ridiculously cheap.
It's ridiculously cheap. Down here, it's so expensive. Here, it's a good pint will cost you $10 or $9. Over there, a good pint is $5, $6.
Yeah, it's definitely a drinking town.
Definitely a drinking town. I went to the bar with 3 of my friends. All 3 of us drank for $30.
Well, technically, Three Floyds is in
It's in Indiana,
but
it's close
we
enough.
didn't even get there. You weren't even talking about that.
No,
yet.
not yet. But
Sorry, spoiled it for everyone.
Well, the beer that I brought was the Gooseland from Three Floyds. We actually went there on our way back from the godforsaken game, which I couldn't even sell the tickets for $5 a piece. I was trying to sell the.
You had extra tickets to sell?
Mike had extra tickets to sell. He bought him for
Thanks for the invite.
You bought him for $100,
and he couldn't sell them for $5.
Wow.
We had to give him to this father and son.
You didn't ask me
Did you go?
for a free ticket to a UM Notre Dame game. I would have went.
No.
Oh yeah, because they're your favorite team.
No, I really don't like Notre Dame.
You don't like the Canes either.
Well, I'd still watch a college football game in South Bend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why did you buy extra tickets?
Huh?
Why did you guys buy extra tickets?
Because his parents got his brother extra tickets, and he ended up not going.
So it wasn't out of his pocket.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't out of his pockets, but his parents.
And I had family 2-hour drive from there. I'm stuck on that, JJ.
You're trying to guilt trip me.
Time loop. I'm time looped in there.
But we ended up going to Three Floyds. Awesome brewery. I went ahead and I had the.
Is that near Two Floyds?
No, it's near the Three Floyds distillery though, which it just opened up. But it's awesome. They had a machine gun arm on the video, and they had just full metal brrr, all day.
Love it.
On the little vinyl discs. I didn't know that they still make vinyls nowadays.
Yeah.
Of
That's
everything.
that's super fucking popular now. So especially for some reason, metal. There's everyone wants vinyl, fucking metal shit.
Yeah, I was
richer.
Yeah, I saw that. Actually, Mike wasn't very. My friend Mike wasn't too happy about all the screaming metal because he didn't realize that it was a metal bar.
When I went there, they had the metal playing, but they had it playing at a very low volume.
No, they had it.
They had it blasting?
Yeah, because it was empty. It was completely empty because of the World Series. So it was just me, Mike, and a couple other people. So when I asked the guy, they're I usually get 20 people per day, for the picking up the bottles. There was only 6 people that day.
Oh, wow.
It was completely empty.
True. Anything special on tap? As we featured Three Floyds on the show before, we've had.
I had the White Zombie.
Zombie Dust.
The Zombie Dust. Then I had the Crack the Sky.
Ooh.
Have you had the Rob Zombie?
No.
Okay.
Crack the Sky, they had that beer for mental awareness, mental health issue awareness, because it's featuring Sky Daler. I read up more on this after looking at the info on the beer. Sky Daler, which is the drummer from Mastodon, the sister of the drummer from Mastodon, she committed suicide because she had mental, like a health immune problem. So she became depressed, and then she ended up committing suicide at a young age. So to commemorate that, the Three Floyds with Mastodon, which is a metal band, made this beer to commemorate mental health issues and depression.
Right, and Crack the Sky is also one of Mastodon's pinnacle albums.
Yeah,
it's
my
incredible.
favorite album by them, easily.
Yeah, definitely check it out. It's
Great album.
Amazing music.
I like the earlier stuff, personally.
Other fun news with Three Floyds. They recently got a defector from Surly Brewing. One of their brewers moved over to Three Floyds, and that happened about a week before it was announced that Surly was sold to Miller Coors.
You're kidding.
I wonder if there's any
Oh,
correlation. No, probably not.
Wow, that almost leads right into...
Oh, man, I love Surly.
Ballast Point.
Well, that brings us to our third beer of the night.
Yeah, so as I said, that's an interesting lead-in. I didn't know that about Surly. So the next beer is Ballast Point. It's the Mocha Marlin, which is a variation of their Marlin Porter, which is an English porter. So this similar to the standard porter. It comes in at 6%. This one is this version is got coffee and chocolate with a hint of vanilla. As it suggests. And to go with our theme here, we got our breakfast continues. It says it's delicious for breakfast or dessert.
I like it.
So it just came out. This is one of their newest variations. So yeah, what do you guys think? It's rated 90
nice
on Beer Advocate.
And why did you say it was a good lead-in?
Oh, because thank you very much, Tony. When I drink, I forget things quickly. So Ballast Point recently was purchased by the same company that owns Corona. That seems to be a...
Hold on. So let me process this. Ballast Point bought Cigar City.
No.
That was Oscar Blue.
Fireman
Oscar
Capital,
Blues.
which is the company that owns Oscar Blues.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's different. Yeah,
Cigar City.
Cigar City. Well, actually, they were in talks too.
Right. I think they were one of them. But in any case, it seems interesting. Like a lot of these independent brewers and, that are getting pretty big are getting bought up by, the big time things. But to me, I'm not freaking out like some people are.
No, this tastes fantastic.
Yeah, like people freaking out about the Cigar City and, Dan, who is not here tonight, brought over some White Oak High Lies, and super fresh. They were awesome.
Some people were saying that they were off, that this latest batch was off.
I don't think so, because
I think so. One batch that was a little off, but
yeah. I went with Tony not too long ago. We went to CCB and we had it on tap, and it wasn't quite the old school level, but this last set of cans that I tried were awesome. So I don't know. As long as they're not really fucking with the formulas and they still innovate to come up with new things like Ballast Point just did. All right, so Corona owns them. Corona,
I think
not an exciting beer, but
I think there are some legitimate concerns though to this trend, and the founder of Modern Times, I believe it was, or it may have been the.
I think it was Modern Times.
Yeah, Modern Times.
They he wrote an open letter, talking about this wave of acquisitions by a big beer, and he ends the letter by just saying simply that regardless of what anybody tells you, or however they try to spin it, the bottom line is that selling out is the quickest way to turn equity into capital. That's what it boils down to. So it really is a matter of what they do with that capital, I suppose. The thing that worries me is that the trend is kind of insidious, right? We're creating the illusion of choice, and it may turn into just marketing. And one of the things that I think that makes craft beer so beautiful is that it's hyper local. you go to your local brewery, like fresh beer is the best beer, and we might lose that. Like
What I'm more worried about is, I think it was Ab and Bev. They bought out Northern Brewer. So
the
Northern-
supply
the
store
supplier for home brewing.
for home brewing. Yeah,
So
yeah, man, it's a full frontal assault on the culture. I think.
So that one I think impacts a little bit. I'm not too worried about the brewery. I'm more worried about like home brewing if they start like limiting supply. Well, they wouldn't limit the supplies, but like you got to question why do you
Somebody
want
else
to,
will come out and make
They
it.
just, they want their
exactly.
share. They want their share. That's what they want. They're like, look, you guys want to grow, you want to do your thing. That's fine.
The thing
but
is
we
that
need our
Northern-
cut.
Yeah,
because we're the big dogs on the block. And
See,
we've been here.
that's exactly how I look at it. I think they're just like, all right, they're cutting into our profit, so let's get our hand in the pool. We'll leave them alone, but we're going to get a percentage of it, and then we'll give them the benefit of like, hey, we'll give you a little bit more marketing funds and blah, 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 blah.
I just really feel like it is an assault on the culture. That's how I
It could go down that road, and I hope it doesn't, but I'm saying it could benefit.
But like even the tactics that they use with distributors and stuff, offering ridiculous incentives to carry their brands, like almost at a loss, and the distributors are left with, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to, like, I'm not going to walk away from the money to
at least
just
they
give
haven't
this guy,
got, like,
to give a craft beer brewery a shot.
What they could do, but they don't, is, for instance, they could just go out and buy like Yakima Farms and all these like hop farms and just like limit the supplies and be like, oh, we're making beers with this. But they don't. So they're clearly not actively trying to screw with the market because they do, and they can have the funds to just like buy out all the hop farms and all the materials if they want.
I don't know. I mean, is that like, would it take that if they did that? Like, would you change your position if like all of a sudden they bought up a hop farm or like they start going
can
down
you
the
even
distribution
legally
chain?
do that?
No, but like,
well, I mean, that's the crazy thing is that
Why can't they buy a farm?
No, but I'm
the-
saying like limit to where like,
monopoly?
we're only allowed to grow this certain type of plant.
Well, if
That's
they-
like telling a place that grows oranges,
Well, actually-
we're only allowed to grow oranges.
If they bought
Yeah.
an orange
no,
grove,
but if they bought,
if they bought an orange grove and said we're going to cut down production, who's to say no? You have to grow as much as
government subsidies on hops. Here we go.
if you want the subsidy.
I think they can do that. For instance, if you can't, because Citra, since it's a trademarked hop, they could actually go and buy out the farm that produces Citra.
I know. I think there would be such a negative backlash if someone tried to do that. It would completely fucking it would blow up in their face.
If I worked for AdBev, when I heard this, I'd say challenge accepted.
Oh.
JJ.
I'm sure they must have already considered this, and I wonder, like, maybe they just the farmers just wouldn't. sell
No,
out
we
to
came
them,
up with
or-
the idea first, Tony.
Oh yeah.
You heard it here on Beer Bros and BS.
We're trademarking
How
this
to
idea.
take
Corporate strategy.
All right, you hear it here first. If AB InBev actually does buy out the hop farms, they have to compensate us because we came up with the idea.
Exactly. Well, as it stands right now, as we're drinking the Mocha Marlin, which it's very good. Right now, it seems like all the places that have been purchased by bigger beer companies, I'm still pleased with the products and they're still innovating and coming out with
I
newer
haven't
beers.
seen one example where they got bought out by either Ab and Bev or Big Beer yet,
And then they're like, no, we're canceling all of our like special bottle releases.
Yeah, it's not like a particular brand that's noted for their barrel aged beers totally fucks up one year.
And they're just like lager.
And it infects everything.
And that brings us to our fourth topic of the night.
Wait,
1, 2, 3,
Three?
4.
Three? You want yet?
1,
Yeah, we
2,
went.
4.
I'm piggyback off of Jose's. Talking about the Chicago Cubs, current World Series champions.
Woo!
What brought me
Fly the
Fly the W!
Jose.
Go Cubs, go!
I didn't know you were such a Cubs fan, Alex.
Oh,
Since
man.
day one, he's
Bandwagon fuck.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to show you a picture of me when I'm 4 years old with a fucking Cubs shirt, so kiss my ass.
got him.
He's got
So-
a Cubs tattoo on his ass too.
So I read this one.
How do you know?
This headline saying that their parade was the seventh largest human gathering in human history.
Incredible.
That's awesome.
So I don't know if that's true or not. because there's no way to really know how many people were there.
But I like it.
So it got me thinking of since the last time they won, which was 1908. Since they last won the World Series, radio was invented.
And the Turkish Empire was around.
Cubs fans got to hear their team lose for 108 years. TV was invented. Cubs fans got to see their team lose. Baseball added 14 teams. Cubs fans got to see and hear their team lose to more teams. George Burns celebrated his 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, 50th, 60th, 70th, 80th, 90th, and 100th birthdays in that time. Halley's Comet passed Earth twice. Harry Carey was born and died.
Wow.
The NBA, NHL, and NFL were formed. Chicago teams have won championships in each of those leagues. Man landed on the moon, as have several home runs given up by Cubs pitchers. 16 U.S. presidents were elected. There were 11 amendments added to the Constitution.
Wow.
Wow.
It was almost 17 presidents elected.
Yeah. Prohibition was created and repealed, which would have been, I don't know why they said that, because that would have been in the amendments of the Constitution.
Yep.
The Titanic was built, set sail, sank, was discovered, and became the subject of a major motion picture. The later giving Cubs fans hope that something that finishes on the bottom can come out on top. Wrigley Field was built and becomes the oldest park in the National League. Flagpoles were erected on Wrigley Field's roof to hold all the team's future World Series pennants. Those flagpoles have since been rusted and have been taken down.
Erected.
What about the Sears Tower? Was that built in that time?
A combination of more than 40 summer and winter Olympics have been held. 13 baseball players have won the Triple Crown. Several thanked Cubs pitchers. Bell bottoms came in style, went out of style, and came back in style. The Cleveland Indians, Boston Red Sox, Arizona Diamondbacks, and Florida Marlins have all won the World Series. The Cubs
Marlins
played
twice. Woo!
The Cubs played 14,153 regular season games. They lost the majority of them. And finally, Alaska, Arizona, Hawaii, Oklahoma, and New Mexico all joined the Union.
That's amazing.
All the things that have happened since the Cubs last won the World
World
Series.
Series.
2 World Wars.
Yeah, let's not forget those.
Nah.
Minor events.
Meh.
That's amazing.
I mean, I just wanted them to lose just so that streak stays alive.
It was an impressive streak. It seemed like they tried really hard to keep it.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
But Wrigley Field is a beautiful park, man. It's a beautiful park.
Yeah.
Chicago's a beautiful city. Cubs are a beautiful team.
I do want to go there.
I'm a Sox fan. Out of the two.
I would like.
Chicago is such a huge sports town, though.
Yeah.
Because
My
like
kind of town, Chicago is.
because when they were actually in the World Series, you could tell they were in the World Series. Everything was the Chicago Cubs. Like everything was decked out Chicago Cubs.
It's funny because that's one of the worst things you can do is to claim somebody was a Sox fan or a Cubs fan if they like the vice versa. So that's what I was doing. I went to did a year of college up there, and I called. If I saw them post something on social media, I claimed they were all Sox fans. They all love the South Side more than Wrigleyville. I mean, I just kept ringing it on them. That's not true. That's not true. You know I like the Cubs. You know I tried to get you to go to the games.
Hey, and I don't know if by chance that you did it, but you got the blue microphone, you got the red shirt.
Look at you, man. You're
Tony's got
cupped
the
up.
red microphone. He's sitting next to you today.
I got
in the
white
studio.
pants with the gray shirt.
Jose's got white pants, so kind of scary. So
Those are what linen? Those are hot.
yeah,
That's part of your gi.
they're kind of see through.
Loca.
They're kind of see through. It's kind
At
of
first I thought
exciting.
they were white linen pants. I'm like, I like your style.
Living the Vida Mocha.
No, but like,
Mocha
in
Marlin.
Miami, the Marlins get to the World Series and win it, and you still really can't tell around the town that
Hey, man.
That's only because they've been sold off every time.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about
But
to
even
say
The
that.
only
First
one,
time, you can't
and the
tell,
only one, and the ones that do stay around are fucking fan favorites, like fucking Jeff Conine.
Yep.
Mr. Marlin.
Oh, I fucking love that guy. Never seen him in person, but I fucking love that guy.
Oh god, but what was the play that I used to like? Because I always thought it was funny. He wore glasses while I was playing as a first
Sheffield.
baseman.
Wait, we had Sheffield.
Yeah, we had Gary
Yeah, we had him.
Sheffield.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Gary
love Gary
Sheffield.
Sheffield.
Yeah.
The power, because he did that
1970.
back shake at the plate. Jorge Destrada. You remember him? He was on fucking like the inaugural team, and he was like a first baseman who wore glasses. And I always thought that was like really weird that like he wore glasses while he was playing baseball.
Well, you know, Rick Vaughn had to wear glasses.
Oh yeah, he was a wild thing. Anyway,
That's
Talking
my
about
contribution to baseball discussion because I fucking don't follow baseball whatsoever.
Cleveland.
It was funny, and the other guy, the other Marlins,
Better luck next
that
year.
he's still in the organization is Andre Dawson,
yeah, former Cub.
also former Cub.
Yep,
Funny thing,
that's how he got
never forget
popular.
this.
He was a great Cub.
He's from Miami though.
Right.
His uncle was my elementary school assistant principal. So I remember going through this book in elementary school and saying like, oh, you know, I got this nickname, the Hawk, from my uncle, who, you know, was always big on me on playing baseball, and he's the assistant principal at Devonair Elementary. And I'm sitting in that library like, holy shit, that's Mr. Dawson they're talking about. Like, Mr. Dawson, you know him? Get to class, David. Where's your teacher? Like, his book talks about you. You're like, oh, son of a gun. Get to class, David. Why are you here again? That's how that conversation went.
Nice.
Gotta love on Andre Dawson.
Andre Dawson.
Hometown guy, made it.
I met him one time. He's a real
Fortunately,
nice dude.
he retired the year before we won the first World Series. But he did get the ring the last time because he was part of the organization.
Good for him.
And that brings us to our penultimate beer of the night.
No, we got
We got
And penultimate.
Yeah. I was.
this is
wait, wow.
so number 4.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'll help Jose out here with
No, please don't.
Jose, read it again, please.
Oh, I read it again.
Encore. Cavalier Bertrand de Gosselin. It's American sour ale aged in wine barrels with blueberries. I picked it up at 3 Floyds.
Now I want Gigi to read. I want everyone to give it a shot, and
Oh,
Tony be the last
okay.
one.
Oh, after his 30 days of Duolingo.
I'm taking French. On Duolingo.
What's the streak out
I
now?
can't even read the font on this. It's
50,
like
50 days.
Nice, noise.
Chevalier Beto du Cousin. I have fucking no idea. I took French class in 6th grade.
Chevalier
Was it that bad?
Bertrand du Gosselin.
Chevalier, Bouton, du Cosli.
Chevalier Bertrand du Gosselin.
Also, I had the Gouslin right. Yes. All right, I remember that much in French class.
Yeah. that's
Caballero Bertrand de Gosselin.
I
Caballero Bertrand du Gosselin.
That's amazing.
That's the Miami version.
Yeah, it's
Right?
basically.
Yeah, I bet that
Miami,
guy was.
Miami.
I met that guy in Guachete.
That's why I said Cavalier.
Wajeter.
El Caballero.
Yeah, that's my home.
Bertrand.
Salsera?
Hey,
Caballero Bertrand de Gosselin.
hey, I'll fucking drink-
Now, for those of you who don't know, who might not live in Miami,
Yeah,
these are
Westchester.
just all our versions of saying neighborhoods.
Yeah. Westchester, West Miami.
Southwest area.
Yep.
Saucera.
Right on Jose Canseco Street.
Yeah, I thought the Cavalier or Chevalier.
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 Yeah.
I thought it was like Cavalier, like
It is.
It is. That's the English.
Yeah. See, the reason why I didn't take a second year of French because I was so upset that there's no French. Like everyone was like, "Oh, you have to pick your name in French," and everyone had like their equivalent to it, except for me. There's
No JJ?
There's no Jerry in French.
Sure, there is.
Jarry.
Gerard.
Gerard,
They said no, that it was considered different. I had to be like Jean something.
I think they were fucking with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're probably just fucking.
No, like
Ever that?
didn't want you to
Since
say
then,
French.
and did you see your face as soon as he said the Gerard? You were like, "Fuck, fuck." You know, I've been talking shit about French for decades now.
no. But they told me like if it was that, it was Jean Girard. Like that's
Jean Gerard Depardieu. I really think they were fucking with you, Jay.
whatever. It was sixth grade.
Leave me alone. I'm sorry, hold on. Wait, I love how Anthony Bourdain like talks shit about him.
Oh yeah, man.
It's like every chance he gets, if there's anything French related, it's like he's like, I'm taking a shot at this fucking guy. Bah! Okay, continue, Jose.
So I picked this bottle at Three Floyds, awesome brewery, as I mentioned before. It was a 2-bottle limit. I got lucky to pick one up. It's very fantastic.
it is sour as fuck.
It is amazing that you
It
were
is.
able to get a bottle of this, man.
Yeah.
It does.
2 bottles.
Wow.
It
So this
almost
is just
tastes
a
like
special release, right?
if you could turn Kool-Aid into a beer. That kind of fruity taste.
It's super fruity,
But-
it's definitely mouth puckering.
It kind of reminds me of pink lemonade.
I
It's
can
that
see that.
acidity, man, for sure. It's delicious. This is
It's got
delicious.
that mouth feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like really tart blueberries. Oof. This is like
That wine barrel is nice,
you gotta have some Tums to drink this.
right?
Yeah. This is
Put it
like
in the
what?
back here,
And normally
of your
Three
palate.
Floyds is something I either associate with zombie dust or
Yeah,
like
stouts. Yeah.
stouts and coffee. I was like, oh look, they did a sour with blueberries. I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, I almost
Take-
fucked up. They're Dark Lord.
Take a sip of this,
We've had
guys.
Dark Lord on
We
the show,
did,
no?
we did.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
our
that's
Dark
what I was
Lord.
about to say.
Take a sip of this, guys, but drink it in the back of your tongue. Wash it down back there. I want to see your faces.
So, I mean, have we had upland sours on here?
I don't think on the show.
It's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
I mean,
got
this
it there.
this is pretty fucking sour. Like, because that's the first thing I thought of when I had this was like an upland sour. Which, God, I can't remember if we've had that
remember
on
we
the
had
show.
I can feel it tearing
Not
the
on the
enamel
show, but
off
we
my
had
teeth.
the kiwi lambic,
Please,
Yeah,
sir.
the kiwi
Another.
which was like the most sour beer
more,
I've ever
sir.
had.
That literally stripped the enamel off your fucking teeth.
Well, you were actually drinking paint thinner.
yeah.
We didn't tell you that at the time. We didn't think you were going to drink it, and you just went with it.
No,
We didn't know what to do.
No, I'm definitely going to try and get my hands on one of those uplands to bring on the show so we can compare how sour.
Or while you're at it, get your hands on a French name.
Well, on the side of the bottle, it says
Gerard
that it's a famous
Dipper
night
don't.
of black.
Oh.
There's no French Jerry.
They're like,
They kicked
Fuck
me out.
God,
They
man.
kicked me out. They're like, get the fuck out of here.
oh, they said, oh.
Love it.
Yeah. Cheval
Oh,
is
no.
horse in French.
Oui. Al cheval means with an egg, although it's literally translated as al caballo or horse style.
Yep.
Ah.
And as far as I got in French was garçon, femme,
Oui. C'est le fond.
and that's about it.
Voulez-vous?
In Duolingo, we learned that le cheval mange une pomme.
Le
I thought you did your topic already,
Pomme.
I mean, Gerard. Sorry.
Like all there is to eat in France
Jean
are fucking
Gerard.
apples.
I thought we were going down that way.
Yeah, well, there we went.
Yeah, go.
All right. Anyway, so we got the Nintendo Classic, the Nintendo Mini coming out next week,
Check boo
which you still can't pre-order. That's some brilliantness right there. So it'll be a fight to the death to get
I
your
just
Nintendo
ordered it
Minis.
right now while you said that.
Yeah. Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it
when
just
does it
went live.
release?
Anyway.
What time?
Which, by the way, I have a small gripe with it. It's going to be really awesome. I'm going to buy it. It's going to be fucking party time at my
Yeah,
house.
me too.
But I don't like that they didn't make the controls wireless. I wish they were Bluetooth. And the cord is only 2.5 feet, Like,
What?
who the fuck invented that shit? Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, this is a party item, and like, all right, you're gonna have to sit right in front of your television.
Somebody
to play
already
this
You
shit.
can pre-order it on
Just like when
Target.
you were
Oh, you
5.
can? All right,
Somebody
awesome.
already
No, I'm
made
just
an
kidding, I'm just kidding.
adapter for that, so you can use your old NES controllers.
Nice. Yeah,
Do those things even work though? I don't know about you. I break controllers every now and then.
Although I broke
those old Nintendo systems are still running though.
I have my old Nintendo's system running. The only thing is that my SNES, the controllers are just fucked up. Like I need.
Yeah, those broke a lot.
I played,
The buttons.
Yeah, the buttons like.
I played on an original Nintendo some Duck Hunt the other day at Lincoln's Beards
for their
game
retro
night.
game night.
Yeah, first Tuesday of the month, I believe.
Hey, I have it too. I have a working one with
Duck
the light
cunt.
gun too.
Oh man,
Nice, dude.
you have the gun? You have the gun?
Yeah, I have the
Awesome.
Nice.
What's the gun called? It has a name.
The zapper.
The zapper, yeah.
Is that what it was called?
People would put the gun right up to the screen, the fucking shoot the ducks.
That didn't work though.
No, it would like because of the reflection of the TV.
I never had NES. Well, I did have Super Nintendo, and I had the
Game Genie.
Oh, the bazooka.
Oh,
bazooka.
shit.
Yes, dude. Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
And I have to say, the probably the most hated character in video game history is that fucking dog in Duck Hunt.
They're like, oh, you didn't kill it. Yeah.
That was-
That was pretty good. Any case, so I started thinking, since we mentioned a few episodes back, so PlayStation 1, it's probably one of the more favorite consoles of all time,
Not mine.
which is up to debate.
Not mine.
Some people say N64, some people say PS1.
Dreamcast, obviously.
I swear by
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast.
fuck you, Sega Saturn, dude, for life.
Nice. But PS1 had the most games. It had over 1,200 games. So if they were to come out with a PS1 Mini, give me 3 games that you would like to see on a PS1 Mini.
Crash Bandicoot,
Whoa, good one.
Nice.
Twisted Metal,
Oh, another classic.
They definitely have
One more.
It's like you thought about this.
Spyro.
Spyro the Dragon.
It's like you picked all the classics, man.
That's pretty good. What about you?
So any game though,
Any game? No.
any system.
No.
Any
Anything
PS1
from
game.
PS1, from PlayStation 1.
What if you didn't play PS1?
Of course, you played PS1. You
I
did.
was an N64 guy. I didn't jump
But
over.
PS1 came out after.
I didn't jump. I went from N64 to PS2.
So you never had a
I
PlayStation?
played PS1 after I
Nope.
got my PS2.
I never played Xbox. I played the original Xbox at a friend's
The
house
OG?
once.
The OG Xbox.
Wait, so coding was what? 2 or 1?
That was 1.
Oh man.
Actually, and around that
No,
time, I was actually bigger into PC gaming. StarCraft, Diablo 2.
True. Okay.
Well,
But I mean, you remember some of the games that came out for the first PS1, like Final Fantasy VII.
That's a good one.
Yeah, well, instead of
No?
Spyro,
I'm going to say that one. I'm going to take that one.
You gonna do that?
I'm going to take Final Fantasy 7.
No one's gonna say Metal Gear Solid 1.
I'll take Tekken and
Ooh, Tekken.
Fuck. What was my first choice? Oh, Dragon Ball GT
oh my god, like
North American version.
oh, not the Japanese one.
No, North American one.
My friend actually had the ROM chip on it, and
Oh, nice.
Or you could play it, but he had to have a paper clip on the eject so he can take out the CD.
CD.
Swap.
Yep, I
Yeah.
remember that.
So you had to have a paper clip inside so the PlayStation thinks that it's closed while you swap out the disc and you play your.
While Tony's researching a little bit, so since you already covered those, Jose, I'm gonna say definitely Metal Gear Solid
For
Nice.
sure.
because that's one of the greatest games of all time. That's in my top 3 favorite video games ever. One a little bit off the thing. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Fuck.
Dude,
That was a
I
great
played
game,
the
man.
shit out of that.
Yeah.
See, but I played that on Dreamcast.
I played it on
Yeah.
Xbox, but yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah, they did like a better graphics one on Dreamcast, and that was the perfect version of that.
Yeah, we played the fuck out of that game.
Was amazing on
Yeah, the soundtrack. That's to tell you the truth. That's what got me into really in out of just listening to straight hip hop into rock.
Yeah, fucking Goldfinger was on there. Fucking
Superman.
Bad Religion.
Some 41.
Dude, soundtrack was great for the game. And then my last one is actually a fighting game, and it's my favorite version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, that had every character, every stage, every fatality, every kind of ality. Like
Wait, it had
It
bestiality.
didn't have like it had like the fuck. Wait, it had animality though.
Yeah.
Everybody else's animality because there
Yeah.
were some people that didn't have animality.
And it was the first game where you could use Goro and fucking Kentaro and Shao Kahn and like.
And they weren't actually that great.
No, they were kind of broken. Yeah, but it was still fun. And Mintaro.
Well, Montaro was like obviously broken. No projectiles for you.
Yeah, but I don't know. There was a ton of great games. So.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh.
Wasn't a fan of that one.
I think it's such a great console also for like RPGs because there were so many Breath of Fire, like Breath of Fire 3.
Yeah, go down.
Kingdom Hearts,
the first one.
Well, that was PlayStation 2, but
was it?
Yeah, that was PlayStation 2.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
yeah, along with Chrono Trigger's sequel.
I can talk about PlayStation 2 games.
Oh,
Grand Theft
PlayStation
Auto
2
San
is
Andreas.
No, Vice City.
Vice City was better than.
I don't know. San Andreas was it for me.
No, Vice City is what got me through my homesickness and everything in Chicago. Because the beach side. Oh my god! Even what they called there was a strip club was a fucking, I don't know what it was, what it used to be in the 80s
Yeah.
or 90s, but that was the fucking same building, the same bridges and shit. Oh,
I
my
would
God.
love to see like a current version of Vice City, like if they redid that, like
that would be
how
cool.
GTA 5 looked with Vice City. That would be so dope. I love.
And it was Ray
that.
Liotta as the
Yes.
voice. Come on.
Exactly, dude.
Okay,
Tom?
so for me, you already said Final Fantasy VII and Metal Gear Solid. Those are like, you have to say those, but three others: Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, such a good game. Another one that I loved on PlayStation was Oddworld. That game was awesome
And-
like super like smart puzzle game and funny and like just really clever.
Yep.
And then I'll give a honorable mention to Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, and the rain or in the snow. I got the funky flow.
But now I really got to go.
Dude, and holy shit, fucking Resident Evil 1 and 2.
Oh, fuck
wow.
yes. Yeah, those were there too.
Silent Hill 2.
Maybe that's what I had at the time, because I never played, like I said, PlayStation 1 or Xbox. And I had, some of these games sound familiar, but I had them on Dreamcast.
Yeah. Fucking Dreamcast. I was going to say like a Dreamcast Mini, but that system only lasted for a year and a half, so like it would just be all those games.
We would just buy it for the Power Stone.
Should we share the?
Power Stone Fun Box.
Fuck.
But for me,
yeah.
though, I mean, those games, though, that they had on it, Crazy Taxi, that's when I played Tony Hawk 2.
Soul Calibur.
Yes.
Yeah, Soul Calibur.
The soul still burns.
The legend will
Fucking
never
like-
die.
Me and Jay
There was like a Spider-Man
Final
game,
battle.
and there you could actually
All
play
the time.
burn games.
Yep. Yeah, that one was super
You,
easy to fucking do the...
There was a
This-
Spider-Man game that was pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, the very first Amazing Spider-Man, the open world one?
Well,
Yeah.
Yep.
The reason why they figured it out is because one of the Sonic games, like that had the classics like 1, 2, and 3, was actually just run an emulator, like on the Dreamcast. So they were like, "Oh look, just piggyback off this and
Yeah.
like run the raw."
There's a great interview on IGN with Peter Moore, who runs EA Sports now, and he was actually the founding father and who was running Sega then after they fucked everyone over on the Dreamcast, after they paid all that money for a Dreamcast, and they're like, oh, we're going to kill it. But we're coming out with a new system. Please buy it. And it came out at a bad time, right before PS2. People were still playing N64. So it was kind of like doomed to fail. Even though it was so innovative, Dreamcast, forever. Anyway, so.
No, there's still actually a support group, like
For people who
Oh,
miss
by the way,
like supporting like indie development, like and
oh, of course, yeah. By the way, real quick, Nintendo already hinted there is going to be an SNES Mini next year, so start saving your dollars.
Now, before you
How
go
awesome
any
is that gonna
further,
be?
sorry to jump in. We got Jose now opening up the 5th beer of the night.
remember the would
Take
you,
cover.
remember what the would you rather if you'd rather lose an eye or a testicle?
Yeah, here we go. Here's our chance.
The bottle that he's opening up is the one that I brought. It has a cork on it. Last time he did that, he dented his ceiling in the studio,
He almost lost a fucking eye, legit.
and I don't know what to cover, my crotch or my eye.
Yeah,
There you go.
But I'm wearing
Would you
glasses.
rather? Would you rather, guys?
Tony's like trying to hold the mic up to it to get the popping.
We're trying to
sound.
get the sound in there, so just bear with us, fans.
Yeah.
SweetWater.
No, don't do that. Oh
yeah,
my god,
that's a bad idea.
don't do that. You're gonna break the cork inside the beer.
Just twist and rock.
Come on,
Twist it.
You're a
rock
black belt.
with
Let's do it.
Twist with it. Rock with it.
You got it. It's
There
popping
you go.
out.
You got it.
Oi.
Coming out.
And no. Damn. Use those black belt skills. Look at those muscles.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, Jose's really making a good fist. He's twisting the shaft,
And
and it's out with no popping.
So
sound.
disappointing. It just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, like, that happens. Yeah, like if you play with it too much, and then you just get the volcano.
Oh, what's that face, Dave?
boozy.
All right, that's not bad.
Yeah, start passing around.
Yeah, so I had a feeling that one might not pop because when Jose almost lost tonight, that was a Brett fucking IPA, and those motherfuckers are so carbonated. Yeah, you almost
Was
got
that the
you almost got
Joy After?
assassinated.
That it was, yeah.
Oh, it was also another beer. It was a beer that I brought. I seem to be bringing the cork
No, it
beers.
was the Brett IPA from Stone.
Court game
Yeah,
strong.
they enjoy after.
Joy After.
It was the one that we aged for a year.
In your cellar, which ends up being your pantry.
Which is funny because I find all kind of beers, such as this
Awesome.
one.
I think that's better than finding like $5 in the couch or something. Like
Yeah.
finding a random beer, like
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, give me a fucking random beer that I was like, oh shit, I forgot I had this.
that actually sometimes happens to me sometimes when I go to the closet. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know that I had this. Because I stopped cataloging my beer on an Excel spreadsheet. Like after a while, it was too much.
I'm a librarian, and I find that absurd. Catalog your beer.
Don't you know about the Dewey Decimal System?
Okay, so
They
the
killed that, right?
What?
Did
yeah,
they?
that's like it's been declared obsolete, and now libraries don't use it anymore.
Oh, that makes me
Dave.
sad. The joke is still funny.
Dave,
That's
I
not
need
true.
confirmation.
Oh, it's
okay.
not? Okay.
Yeah, it's a lie, Tony.
it gets updated every 2-3 years,
Okay.
and they actually charge. I swear, to God, several $100s for the book.
Are you kidding me? Because I read it on Facebook that it was. No, they're not
It was on the
Must
internet.
be
It must be true.
Most certainly not.
Okay, so what are we drinking now?
We are drinking bourbon barrel aged imperial stout from SweetWater Brewing Company out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Hotlanta.
So it's a bourbon barrel aged imperial stout.
Very good.
Coming at us at an alcohol by volume percent at 11.2%. I happen to have found this in this beer along with several others that we'll be having soon. I easily must have had this beer over a year.
Secret stash.
Secret stash. Yeah.
Nice. It is quite delicious.
Yeah.
Very
It's actually
good.
a little smoky.
It's got a
Yeah.
bit of an old ale character.
So originally, this was the beer's description: a supremely rich, full-bodied imperial stout, laced with subtle notes of chocolate and bourbon,
No, I wouldn't say
from
the bourbon
aging
style.
over 6 months in bourbon barrels. Multiple influences upon this robust stout will allow your palate to explore the depths and layers of this very limited release.
It is quite bourbony.
Yes. Much bourbon, such well.
So I don't know about y'all, but I love myself a nice little glass of bourbon at night.
Me too.
Right when this weather starts to
You did
take
still
a
get the
dip.
chocolates, though.
I've always
They
come to
didn't
rely
roll
on the kindness of bourbon.
I'm waiting for Dave to have like pop one of these kind of beers, get the fire pit going with a big fucking cigar. This is his kind of shit right here. Big bourbon-y thing, and then a big fucking thing of Jameson.
Which I'm surprised. I've never
fucking
seen
love
like.
that.
Usually their
Cheers to that.
special series are the Dank series.
We've had one on the show.
Yeah. So for Sweetwater, I never seen
Dank
like, actually
Tank.
the Dank Tank series. I never seen like this bourbon barrel. I didn't know that they make like.
Yeah, it's quite
Well, now you know. Do 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 do.
like a bit of a departure for Sweetwater because generally they make like
IPAs.
pale ales.
Yeah.
It's like
Their ESB is really good.
I couldn't tell you when I bought this,
Yeah,
where I bought this,
the
how I acquired
blueberry
this,
one.
from who I acquired this from.
Like I don't think I've ever had a SweetWater Stout ever.
No, Liquid Bliss. That's a porter.
That's terrapin.
Happy Ending.
That is terrapin. Fuck.
Imperial Stout.
Which one?
Happy Ending. They have an Imperial Stout called Happy Endings. I got it up in Tampa when I went to the Total Wine. It was just like there. It's like, oh, Happy Endings, Sweetwater.
Well, I do love a good happy ending.
It was good, actually. It wasn't bad.
Would you like a happy ending from somebody voiced as Jose?
No.
I mean, if it looked like
Tony.
Miss Genesis,
Can you
it
say-
could sound like whatever it wants.
Can you say? Would you like a happy ending today, Tony? Can I fulfill that dream, that need for you?
Oh, Tony, you got the happy ending you always wanted.
Guys,
Why are you pointing it at me? Don't shoot that shit at me.
I need to be able to sleep tonight.
Hot pockets.
Don't fill my head with nightmares.
Jose, ask him if you'd like to give him a happy ending and a hot pocket.
Do you want a happy ending in my hot pocket?
I don't think that's what Dave asked, but that's even better.
Oh, good. He's like going to sleep for a week.
Better than drugs.
I'm never eating Hot Pockets anymore.
He's like, I'm going to learn how to cook.
Dude, that
You
fucking-
have driven me to cook. I will now be unchopped.
that thinly sliced fucking Philly cheesesteak one is just not going to fucking fly anymore.
You know what? I'm gonna come up with 10 phrases an episode now. I just want you to. I'm gonna give you the list before the show, and just randomly in the middle of the show, when any lull that we have, just look at Tony and just say, "Would you like a thinly sliced cheesesteak?"
I hate you guys.
No broccoli.
Does your dish rotate?
Round, baby, right. Round, round.
Oh, he died. That's sad. Another one bites the dust this
You know
year.
who died tonight? Leonard Cohen.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Was that
Wait,
tonight?
who died?
Leonard Cohen.
Gone too soon.
Dude, this year, dude. Fuck this year.
2016 sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Just, I mean,
Hey, I'm going to
Yeah,
pour
so
one
with
out here
Harambe,
in the studio.
to the
I mean, and it all started
At the
with
Bur-
Harambe.
Yeah. You know what?
It's 6 months of mourning a gorilla.
Last year we MIA Brewing, I remember for a New Year's party, we all got dolls and we wrote whatever we want to like on the doll and then we burnt it.
Somebody burnt Harambe.
Sounds like some Santero type shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like fucking
No,
voodoo.
it's just like
It's totally not. It's totally not. But it probably.
no,
is.
it's kind of like voodoo, but it's like to say like fuck these things and like
It's
from
very
like this year and
it's
then
very
like
common
let's-
to burn effigies.
to burn it and you know what this year
Where's this quite common?
In the Bohemian Grove, I'm told.
but this year dude there's a lot of fucking things to write on that fucking doll.
How big is this doll?
It's
Which
just
is
like,
the size of a small child, or
no, it's like a little small doll, like maybe the size of your hand.
Well, some of us have large hands.
The size of your hand.
could it be the size of my hand?
No.
Okay.
No
Do
more
you-
mine.
Not with your
Who-
tiny Trump hands.
Do you make
Okay, Marco Rubio.
Trump hands.
Do you make Who makes these dolls?
I don't know. I didn't ask MIA.
Cabbage Patch.
Oh, we got a hand challenge. Oh, that's close. That's
cute.
close.
They're holding hands. It's cute.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm having a moment with all you guys tonight.
When it got there, you were like, "Oh shit, his hands are bigger than I thought."
They were bigger than I thought.
Yeah, yours were smaller than I thought, actually.
Oh,
Yours still weren't quite big enough though.
oh. Anybody want
You
to
know what they say?
come up?
Big hands, big gloves.
Yeah, so Jose and Big Dave here gonna... Dude, Jose, your beer.
Your beer. Watch out.
Almost a casualty of war. Jesus Christ. It doesn't count because Jose's got
Show
broken
me-
fingers.
Let me see your thumb. Yeah, this felt right.
Yeah,
For those that can't see,
yeah, exactly.
Which is everybody.
This is a radio show.
For those who couldn't see,
absolutely bend over my hand.
my pinky is about as thick as his thumb.
Yeah, Dave the Big Librarian is, you're, what, 6'6"?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I have
it's
very
a-
thin fingers, so.
So naturally, big hands.
The little pickles. Sorry. That's all right. I can't talk. I got fucking circus hands.
Connie's.
Yeah, smell like cabbage.
So I guess that everybody went.
No, I've
Okay. You gotta go, and we got one more beer.
Booyah.
Yeah. So a couple of very
Couple
pretty like incredible achievements this week. Yeah, sometimes it's like surprising what human beings are capable of accomplishing.
You fully cooked a hot pocket.
Never underestimate.
There was no
stupid people
cold
in
center.
large groups.
Nigga, I know how to cook a hot pocket, no cold center.
All right.
I make that shit hot throughout.
Yeah, boy.
Drop that knowledge. Drop that knowledge, T-Dog.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah. That's what our, I'm sorry to cut in you. That's just gonna be for JJ. It's gonna be like, who drops the N-word tonight? Listen to find out.
Right, like,
You'll never guess.
I lost that color, right?
Anyway, sorry about that if I offended anybody. So last week, 20-year-old Dutch guy named Mats Valk set the new world record for the Rubik's Cube by solving it in less than 5 seconds.
Unbelievable.
4.74 seconds.
Was it already solved? Did he just pick it up and put it down?
No, it was all mixed up, and he just like looked at it.
I don't know,
and then
because
in 5
there's
seconds
a
was able to solve
finite number of possibilities you have until, no matter how screwed up it is.
It's 23 that you can get from any form of the Rubik's Cube to any other form in 23 steps.
So he must have been doing what,
See
like
how many moves it was? I don't know.
like 5 steps a second? More?
It has to be. Yeah.
We can watch the video because the article doesn't say how many moves it took, but
We could put a link on our Twitter page, beerbrosbs.com.
yes,
He must have
that's
been
right.
doing
At Bros BS.
just under
Is
6.
a famous math problem. Like how many steps? What's the minimum amount of steps that you can take to provenly take from one configuration to another configuration on the Rubik's Cube?
Yes, and then that's very similar to the how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Oh,
Mr. Owl already
very-
figured that out.
1, 2, 3.
What? We're dating ourselves here. How many people got that
Show
reference?
that commercial. That
Yeah.
commercial still airs.
Yeah, I saw it the other day.
It does?
Yeah.
Wow, that commercial last
On
episode-
what? Disney XD?
I was going to say.
On
No, I
C-SPAN.
watched Disney XD for Star Wars Rebels. It don't show on there.
Well, in any case, like you would take a look at this, achievement. Figure, a guy being able to solve a mixed up Rubik's Cube in under 5 seconds.
Got to be
And-
brilliant.
and be impressed with humanity's potential. But then of course
He fucked a horse.
no.
Well, what else do you do after you solve a Rubik's Cube in 5 seconds? Come on, man.
What else do you do?
Party.
What accent was that?
You go grocery shopping? I don't know. That's just one thing you could do.
You cry alone because
Because you have no
this is
friends.
what your life has come to.
Because you have no friends.
Jerk off until you fucking can't function anymore.
I heard he had
That
a
kid that masturbated to death.
I heard he had a hot ride.
He had a hot pocket.
I was like, a hot ride. I was like, where's that going? You should have said hot pocket.
This episode of Beer Bros BS brought to you by Hot Pockets.
Hot pockets.
I don't know why they don't want to advertise with us.
Or do they?
When you
They're
purchase
cheap
from
but
their
delicious,
website,
just like us.
try promo code Beer Bros and BS. It should work.
It might work.
It might work. It should work.
It worked once for me. Just once.
So anyway,
Time's all you need.
Tony, go ahead, please.
very exciting. Guy solves Rubik's Cube in under 5 seconds. But no, we can't have nice things. A German engineering company developed a robot which solved the Rubik's Cube in 0.637 seconds.
Holy fuck! That's faster than you can blink your eye.
How did the robot not fucking melt the cube cube. How
Right? How did it not break?
But
It says been solved.
it just goes to show you
I
that,
break you.
that
Do you agree?
robots are going to take over and rule us all.
They're gonna rule us in
In due time.
pointless video games and toys.
That's why I play a lot of video games, so I can
Telling
relate
you guys,
to them.
watch Westworld.
It's really good. I'm a couple episodes behind, but it's really good. So yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm just watching this artist manicure.
But yeah, the
Jim Brown.
there was a robot video that I was watching the other day, and it was one of those where they try and make it look human-like, and it blinks and it talks or whatever, and they had it in the seat, and one of the first things it said was like, "Oh, man, humanity is imperfect. I will make it better." I was like, "Kill it now! Kill it now!" Like, what are we doing? Like,
it's like that Twitter AI that Microsoft made, and it just like right in
yeah.
it immediately-
On a previous
it's just-
episode.
Good old
3
tape.
episodes, or in like 3 hours, it became super racist.
Yeah. Actually, that should have been a
And only because it went.
predictor of the election.
No, nah.
Morgan Freeman here to say, don't build robots.
Yeah.
As we go through the wormhole.
Maybe it's just the next step in evolution. Like this is the next species to inherit, dominion over the land, sea, and air, and creatures of it.
You're right there, bro. You're kind of fading there, brother.
It's been a long day.
Well, you only got one more beer left. And while we start pouring that beer out, Jose or Tony, while we start pouring, brings us to what burnt your bacon. You haven't done this in a while.
All right. I've got a good one. It's really random. It doesn't happen very often. But when it does, you understand my frustration here. So if you've ever been to a fast food restaurant,
Never.
or inside, or even the drive-thru, I get it every once in a while. But if you get, thanks, Alex.
What is this you speak of?
You can get food fast.
Packets of ketchup. Sometimes you get ones that are stuck to each other, and then there's like this. I guess
they're
like
in the middle of having sex.
But there's like other.
That's how you get more packets.
I guess like.
Duh.
No, but seriously, have you guys ever got one of these? Like where there's like, I guess one of the other ketchups got opened by accident, and it.
Oh yeah, and the goop.
Right,
Goops
and,
up.
and they're all like
Try to commit
stuck
suicide.
together.
Gets
and,
a little gunky, yeah.
and like,
Ooh, happens with honey packets at Popeyes all the time.
oh shit! Like you don't want to touch them. You're like, ugh, what the fuck is stuck on the thing? And like, I don't know.
Must be a magnet for germs.
Exactly, because all the
I don't know.
See,
It doesn't
bacteria
happen. Doesn't
must
happen
love
at
that.
Taco Bell and doesn't happen at
right, but the hot sauces don't have like
that capsaicin, man. Is that
yeah,
what
it
it's
kills
called?
the
That,
stickiness. But
Kill
all right,
Chick-fil-A.
so like
Doesn't
so-
happen at Chick-fil-A either.
True.
The answer to a higher power.
But no, well, fuck that.
That's Hebrew National.
Nice catch there. Nice catch.
Good. Wow, we're plugging all kinds of fucking cheap food tonight.
know what it is?
Hot dogs
Hey,
and hot
there's nothing
pockets.
cheap about Hebrew National. Right?
I think we're all
Oh,
hungry.
well, that's true. I
That's
don't
what it
like
is.
their hot dogs.
Nah, I like them, man. 100% beef.
Yeah, they're
no
kosher.
fillers.
No, give me a Nathan's hot dog. I like Nathan's.
So
Random.
You know what always kind of struck me kind of strange is that Hebrew National came in packs of 7. Other
Right?
hot dogs came in
I
packs of
fucking
8.
hate that. There's
with
another
8
one.
buns, but the Hebrew National's like, nah, 7 dogs. You're going to have a
Yeah, that-
leftover bun.
Prime number of dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way you can have the extra bun.
Oh, I
left
get
over
it,
to-
because 7 is a special number.
I know.
Have one a day.
Right? God made
No, you can have
7
one.
days.
You can have one.
7
a
hot
day.
dogs,
You can
not
buy
a
it.
coincidence.
actually, no. He made it
Oh,
at
is that the
6
reason
days.
why they do
Oh,
that?
that's right. He rested on
He
the
rested
7.
on the 7th day.
Oh, there you go.
But
bro.
is that
7.
the reason why they put 7
That's-
hot dogs?
No,
in
it's
Yeah,
just
so you
something
can
that occurred to me. I don't know, numerology.
that? Okay.
I think it's so you can buy the amount of hot dogs for each week.
A hot dog a day keeps
No, but there's-
keeps the lava golem away.
And we've come full circle.
Yeah.
And that brings us to our final beer of the night, Tony.
Yes, final beer of the night is
Oh, let Jose say it.
And
I actually didn't get it.
And he's like, I didn't get any.
and the copa
For us, it was always parallelogram.
Oh my god, that's my fucking geometry teacher. Parallelograms. That's for you, Lewis. I know you're listening. You listen to every show. The automatic grass, the parallelograms.
Yeah, Firestone Walker Paraba Java. From 2015, it's the coffee version of their Parabola barrel-aged Imperial Stout.
A great Tool song.
So, yeah.
So what do you think about it, Jerry?
I wouldn't know. Let me sniff it.
You want to sniff it.
No.
Oh, you didn't get any yet.
And by the way, to go back to the ketchup packets being stuck together, that burns my bacon.
Well, the beer is quite nice. You can really taste the Java in it.
Yeah.
I smell the green. Is that?
So thanks for listening, everybody. Sorry about that last couple seconds, or maybe what you experienced as a quick
Technical difficulty.
Yeah. Ran out of space, found some extra space, kept going.
If only we had a genie to ask for more space.
That'd be your wish.
That was the one wish.
I would for that 100 million, I would have spent, a good grand.
He would have bought a bigger memory.
They would have bought a studio for that money.
We're in the studio. What are you talking about?
Isn't that a
Bigger studio.
So isn't that a Foo Fighters song? Enough space.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of the Foo Fighters, I think of Meg Ryan, and I think of that stupid fucking movie.
What?
What?
Which one?
The fuck are you talking
It
about?
says, whatever. It burns my bacon.
Oh, that's where we were at. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
at what burns your bacon?
Yeah, what burns his bacon?
Tony, what burns
That's
your
not
bacon?
the Foo Fighters? Who the fuck is it then?
What song are you talking about? No, that's the Goo Goo Dolls.
The Goo Goo Dolls, bro. Fuck them.
They burn your bacon.
The Goo Goo Dolls burns Alex bacon.
Goo Goo Foo Foo. Come on, bro.
Okay,
Goo Goo Guy Pond.
Foo Fighters are good. Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah, they're the fighters of Foo.
So you're saying Goo Goo Dolls bad, Goo Goo Guy Pond good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goo Goo Dolls more like Poo Poo Dolls.
Poo Poo Dolls.
What about Mushu? What about Mushu Court?
Mushu.
Mushu good?
Mr. Mushu.
I broke Tony with the word of Poo Poo. Poo Poo Dolls.
Oh my god. I think his soul just tried to escape.
Goo Goo Dolls more like Boo Boo Dolls.
All right. Well, the beers have been excellent tonight. Good job, everybody.
I heard there are the shit.
Yeah. Tony has turned the color of his microphone, which is red.
So, Jose, did you want to pour the rest of the beers and do a...
Ooh, a Cuvée Beer Bros.
Yeah. In there?
Actually, I have the previous cuvee that we did still in our fridge.
Oh.
Well, I'm not really interested in that.
No, thank you.
But I am interested in some of these.
Okay.
Maybe all the breakfast ones mixed together might be...
Why not with the bourbon?
And with the sour one, let's make sure we get that.
Just a drop of that.
No, because that's a blueberry sour, and you guys were talking about how you wanted blueberry pancakes with
Let
the.
me get a big glass for that.
You know,
So while okay,
I think it would be interesting to mix the blueberry Chevalier with the
Maple
sour.
orange.
Yeah,
I think that would be a little interesting.
it would be interesting.
so
There.
what burns my Tony? What burns your bacon?
This episode, what burns my bacon is fitted sheets.
Oof. Yep.
I mean, everyone knows like trying to fold them is a fucking bitch, right? It's like impossible. You have to have some sort of advanced degree in geometry to try to fold them.
Parallelograms.
Sheets?
Yeah, there's the sheet that like fits on your mattress.
Don't you
Oh,
just?
yeah.
It doesn't have actually pointed.
Right,
It doesn't have
the one with
pointed.
the little elastic to hug it.
Exactly. Yes, these.
I call them huggies.
Oh,
Just
Also-
kidding. I don't do that.
What?
the fact that like you put them on your mattress, and then the next morning, like it's already like popped off on one of the corners, and you got to try to like put it back, and it's a whole big pain in the ass. But like the one underrated aspect that
I didn't know we had so much of that one.
that really annoys
He even
me
thinks like, oh, just a little bit.
is like when you do laundry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Tony.
No,
Look at the color of that.
Yes.
no, very little. That's it. That's
Oh
it.
my god!
All right, the Beer Bros
Okay.
Cuvée.
If I were to chug that,
I'll
what's
give
my
you-
reward?
I'll give you $1. But like,
I'd shake your hand.
I kind of want to try it though. Like,
Yeah, I want
you
to try it too. I'm not excited to watch you.
To hell with you all.
Like, trust me, you don't have to prove your chugging skills to us, Dave. Oh, though I did see a chugging contest that they were giving away $5,000, and I was like, Dave's got to do this.
Say what?
Yeah, it was one on TV. They were like, it's in Orlando that they do at Universal at one of the what's the O'Brien's or
Oh, at City Walk.
yeah, and they do it
No,
one
Brian's is the one in Universal.
right.
That is City Walk.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No. I mean, actually, because there's like a one of those Irish places in the park.
Okay, it's the one that's
going
in
to the left
City
side.
Walk with the fire fountain.
It's like Pat O'Brien's or
Pat O'Brien's.
I think it's a name.
Anyway, like apparently they've been doing a chugging contest there like once a year, and the winner gets $5,000, and it's like this mega. It's not a boot. It's bigger than a fucking boot. It's
See, there are people who can do a glass faster than me, but if it's volume like that,
yeah, exactly. Because I've seen you do a pitcher fucking like
under a
faster than
minute.
anybody.
Yeah, I can do a picture in under a minute. I got the space for it.
Dude. All right, I'm gonna send you the details on that. I want to see this go down.
Yeah, if I do that, I expect us to be recording there.
Our recording equipment might not have the space.
Yeah. All right, so who's gonna be first to try the Beer Bros Cuvée for the?
Who's ready? Who's ready?
My goal
I'm not
was
ready.
actually.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I'll try it too. My goal was it the Man Show used to be on?
Yep.
The
Yeah,
organ
it
player
was-
used to be
Oh,
able to
Fox.
Oh yeah.
down that beer like that. I tried for so many years to try and do that
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
because if you, that's like a party trick. Once you do that, people are like, I'm never forgetting you the rest of my life.
Dude, I got good, but I could never get to that level. But that was a goal. I was like, I want to be able to do that. Kind of. Oh,
Oh, it's okay.
spillage. Anyway, I thought you were just gonna drink from the Beer Bros chalice here. I'm just gonna take a chug from it. All right, so this is it.
I
This
didn't
is-
mix it at all.
Yeah, this is all the beers from tonight. We're gonna try it. Dave's doing it. I'm gonna take a drink from the Beer Bros chalice.
And when we
It's
say
okay.
chalice, it's really pretty much just a big fucking world of beer mug.
Shut up.
It's okay.
It's not bad.
I'll try it.
It's not.
It tastes mostly like the fucking
Bourbon barrel.
the orange.
Really?
I get the maple orange
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't
It
really
does
mixed.
smell like maple orange.
It really wasn't mixed very
So
well.
I think the majority is that one.
beer. Well, he poured a lot of the French toast in there.
No, not the French toast. The SweetWater.
Oh, the
Barrel.
Sweetwater one.
It's probably the most.
Yeah,
You're pretty good at being a centrifuge.
Dave, what burns your bacon?
You know what burns my bacon is when I was explaining what burns my bacon, and the fucking whole conversation gets hijacked.
That's understandable. So what burns my bacon?
Hijacked by the equipment.
The Equip Monk.
I got hijacked. by
Hey, it's
the,
not bad.
Cuvée de Beer Bros.
Let me try it again.
Created Beer Bros.
Coming to the store near you. So while he's drinking, you want to finish your burns your
So what I
bacon?
was gonna say is like the worst part about fitted sheets is when you're like done a load of laundry and they're in the dryer, like some of the other clothes gets trapped in like the corners of the fitted sheets.
And
Yeah.
does not dry
And
properly.
it does not dry. It ends up all wrinkled. It's this fucking soggy
hate that.
mess, and I fucking hate that. And that burns my bacon.
You know what also
Don't
sucks
steal my
about
fucking
fitted,
trademark.
You
know what else
But
sucks
it really
about-
burns my bacon.
fitted sheets is fucking trying to figure out, well, is this the long side or is this the short side?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that-
can never fucking remember what corner goes where. Like,
All right.
there's one corner that has a tag, and I always forget what fucking corner it goes on the mattress.
I always say the right corner is the tag, and that's how I always do it. And it always
There's two
works.
right corners.
Yeah,
No.
You
but
don't want
like-
it on the wrong corner.
Yeah, well, whatever. I get it to fit. I make it fit.
You make your bed, you sleep in it.
Yeah, exactly.
I sleep in
Fucking-
a sleeping bag.
No fitted sheets, no problem.
Yeah, I got him that Tauntaun sleeping bag from
From
ThinkGeek.
How cool
It is
how
very
cool
cool,
is that
and
thing?
it doesn't smell bad.
On the inside.
Exactly. Very good. Thank you, Tony. I was like, man, come on, somebody.
If you have two sleeping bags, you basically have
calm
sheets.
Yeah, it's awesome. If you, by the way, there's a ThinkGeek store in Dolphin Mall that just opened. I just got to check that out. They've got life-size Iron Man that lights up. They've got the full-blown like legit costumes for like Star Wars.
I'm
So-
letting
Wait,
it to them.
there's a Think Geek shop?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Near- So
It's
for
by the
those-
food court.
For those that you don't know, Dolphin Mall is a local mall here in Miami.
Yeah,
And,
the big tourist mall, outlet mall.
It's located in the Doralzuela neighborhood.
Yeah, close to
Actually,
MIA.
it's
So if you're
in
getting a beer,
Sweetwater.
And it's also
it's
made
actually,
from
yeah.
the blood of real dolphins.
Aw, no, it's not.
No. Well, actually, technically,
Oh my God, Dolphin
if you
Mall, bro.
if you take the outdoor world, which is the sports
But
fishing,
the new area that opened up by the garage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, they got some,
Nice.
they
And
got
we're
some
talking
nice
about Mahi
restaurants.
Mahis, of
They got
Dude,
some
be-
restaurants.
hey, they got a burger and beer joint. I highly recommend that giant screen that they have inside for games.
By the daiquiri place, there's gonna be a new beer bar.
Yep,
Yeah, I saw that.
that's gonna be good.
I mean, I'm gonna avoid that place for the next 6 months though. 'Cause-
Oh,
Oh, yeah. it's
yeah,
holiday
Christmas.
shopping. Yeah,
Fuck
forget it.
that.
and
At
then
night, it's not so bad.
Oh, at nighttime you're okay. Like once the stores
know.
actually close,
I don't know,
then you're
man.
okay.
Dolphin. I remember trying to go there a couple years ago during Christmas shopping, and people were like parking on the grass. There was no parking anywhere.
Well, they park on the grass on a Thursday night.
Right.
It's crazy out
Because
there.
they
they
have
don't
the
realize that there's
Well, they have the
parking
garage
elsewhere.
now too.
No, they still park on the
It
grass.
doesn't matter. That place
Oh.
just gets
I'm gonna Amazon Prime it.
insane, ridiculous.
You just park
Uber.
in the back, and I think I parked like the third closest spot.
So
luckily I bought my fishing reel before it got insane. That place.
You like that place, Bass Pro Shop?
Yeah, I love that place.
Oh, that place is fun, man.
yeah,
I like going and looking at the fish and the boats.
I can't go there and not buy anything. Like,
like-
you know what? I'm going camping again.
I like to go there.
I need this. I need this waterproof.
I
case
have
for
a
my
fire
mattress.
starter kit
I got
for
a.
no reason.
I got one of those spring floats there. You know the ones with the canopies.
Twisted fire starter?
You know the mesh canopy.
Yeah.
With those are the best floats in the world.
And you could also use it as a bed.
Yeah, you could put a sleeping bag on it.
Yeah.
but they didn't have the Tauntaun sleeping bag at the actual store for
Tauntaun?
ThinkGeek.
They did or
They
did
come
not?
full circle here on the ThinkGeek store, but they had
They don't.
oh, but they have the lightsaber chopsticks, which I kind of wanted.
That sounds kind of
Everyone
cool.
needs that.
I think it's dangerous though.
I have my own
Yeah,
chopsticks.
it kind of cuts right through the sushi.
You use the force to pick it up.
I've started buying Funko Pops, you guys. It's
Oh,
Oh,
there's an
Jesus.
addiction. No, that's
There
fucking-
goes your money.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So,
there-
how does it make you feel that you could have like? Do you still have that Stan Lee one,
Funko Pops.
or do you get rid of that?
No, I got rid of it.
yeah.
Oh my
Didn't you
god!
sell that to Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I traded
Oh.
it for some beer.
Poor guy.
What the hell
Could've had
is a
it-
Funko Pop?
Could have had it.
Yeah,
signed
I
by
don't know
Stan
what a
Lee.
Funko Pop
They're like
is.
little figures of like little cutesy figures.
Kinda like bobbleheads.
Superheroes.
Yeah, and like
Well,
different shit.
whoever.
Well,
Everything,
like
anything
Batman.
pop culture now.
You
Yeah.
mean hero?
Name a show, they have it.
What you mean? HeroClix?
No, the fucking
Yeah,
the
I know what you mean. They look almost like a bobblehead. It looks like
yeah. They got the big fucking
Cartoony,
eyes,
yeah.
big head, low body.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just,
Yeah, people love
it's-
that shit.
Dude, go in the ThinkGeek store. The
don't know what
whole
happened to mine.
there's like a third of the wall is just the pops. That's
Which one? What's your favorite? Harley Quinn,
No,
Batman,
no,
It's Batman.
Batman.
I'm Batman.
no,
Underwater Batman,
no.
I don't know if you knew this, but
60s Batman.
Yes.
they murdered my parents. No.
They should make.
I don't know why that's funny.
Actually, they
I'm
should
laughing at
make.
your murdered parents, Batman.
They should make an alternative universe where they don't murder his parents.
right? Like
He never becomes.
I love how they have to
Batman.
keep
No,
reminding
that's the thing.
us.
No,
At
he
least in Marvel, they do that. They have the What If comic series.
Yep.
And there's the What If comic series that what if for like Spider-Man, what if Uncle Ben doesn't die? So what ends up happening is Aunt May dies, and he becomes Spider-Man, but he's fucked up, and he becomes a criminal. And then sitting in prison, Uncle Ben is like, he takes the fall for him. He's like, you need to change your fucking life. He's like, I'm gonna get you out of here right now. I can bend these bars. I can get you out. And he's like, no, son, I'm gonna do my time, and you're gonna change your life.
Yeah.
And then Ben dies in prison.
No, he gets out and helps him. He knows he's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think my favorite what if is what if the Spider-Man was the Ghost Rider, and it's like a really cool fucking story of like that Peter Parker is the spirit of vengeance. And it's
I
pretty
always
dope.
wanted to read the one that
Okay.
what if Spider-Man's wife was like not killed by Mephisto.
Yeah, I mean they have those. I mean that's
They
like
came out with not very recently. That one.
I mean it's crazy. It's like you have all these comic stories. You're like, man, I wonder what would happen if this happened instead. And they're like, well, funny you should ask.
We got
because
you.
we got that. And we got this. We got that. You're like, you know who I'd love to see fight? These two characters that would never cross paths.
Oh, real quick. Speaking of comics, brand new comic shop for all the Miami peeps listening. Gauntlet Comics. It's in Kendall. It's right by Costco, and it's it's kind of out. Like you can't see it from the street, but really nice.
Costco
shop.
where?
The Costco that's right by the Tamiami Airport. So
For real?
137th, and yeah, it's Gauntlet Comics. Just opened like 6 months ago. A lot of graded books. Like they have a whole wall of just like awesome, and it's a place where you can take your thing, and they'll send it to the CGC.
Huh? You gotta check that out.
Yep, very cool.
So let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
That's a tough one, man. Because you know which one stuck with me. I have to say it was the maple orange.
I was gonna say that too, man.
Right? Like I like
Just
the.
because it's like it was like such a unexpected, like it was a unique beer.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna have to go with the Chevalier.
Caballero Etrang.
Caballero de Trang de Guzlín, man.
rolling.
Socio, mira el caballero, lo tengo.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the Para Java.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the JJ. The Par Java was amazing. I'm a sucker for coffee beers, but the Cavalier is a very close second. I love both of them. I'm more impartial towards stouts and like coffee beers.
Everything was great as usual.
Yeah, like 3 Floyds. Like, really kicked it out of the park with this one too.
Unlike our things.
Kicked it out of the park. What sport is that?
Kickball, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
Soccer in a bad way.
Yeah, right.
Or football if you have a great kicker.
Can you imagine if you had like a football kicker that could kick it out of the stadium?
And
Yeah,
but
his
still
name
between
was
the uprights.
His name was Aguayo.
His name was Janikowski.
Did he actually kick it out of?
Yes. There's a video of that.
And he got the 63-yard field goal.
Yep. Yeah, he holds the record.
That was like 62, and then somebody tied that, so he's like, I'm gonna go 63.
Anyway,
Baller.
but yeah, the beers are always amazing on here. We love all of our beers on here. It's all about love, unity, beer.
So as always, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/BeerBrosBS. Find us on Instagram and Twitter @BeerBrosBS. Find everything on our website, beerbrosbs.com. As always, subscribe to the show. Make a playlist out of it. Tell your friends about it. Tell your mammy, your pappy, friends, significant others.
Your greasy grandmammy.
All of them.
Also, leave comments on the iTunes thing. You can leave comments, and we'll be able to read those. And
tweet at us.
Yeah, if you could
Tweet at us.
do reviews.
If we said something and you disagree with it, or we got it wrong and you know it's right,
We want your comments anyways, no matter what.
yeah, just tell us.
how about a beer that you want to see on the show that we haven't done?
Ooh, I like that.
Bring it.
What beer do you want us to drink?
on iTunes, SoundCloud, and
Podcast Addict.
Don't forget Untapped. At Beer Bros BS on Untapped.
Yeah,
Check
follow
out.
us so you can keep up to date.
Oh, and a brand new one on Xbox. There's an Xbox Club, which only a few of you have joined. So Beer Bros BS on Xbox, Xbox.com,
Xbox Live.
Xbox Live. Join the club. We're all friendly, and it's a social community for casual gamers who like to drink and have a good time.
we're all about casual
You
over
can play
here.
the Metal Chef on Gears of War. Or
Yeah, you can join up with me. We'll be a team, baby.
Yep. You can conquer the Horde.
Exactly.
The zombie whore.
The
All the
That's
hordes.
all for you.
All the hordes. Yeah. No, that's a different one again.
So as always, thanks for listening. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
So Alex, the king of Alapata.
JJ the Mel Chef.
Jose.
Chevalier. And I'm Tony.
All right, good night, guys. Cheers.
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 Beer bro.
Beer bro.
Beer Bros.